Okay, hold on, I'm gonna pause. All right, so this is our fourth and final director bound program, and raise your hand if you've been on all of them. Give these ladies a round of applause, and I'm totally serious because the biggest thing you're gonna find, not only with your own business, but your team members' business, is just committing to learning more or committing to be on the trainings. Because that's a huge thing is making the commitment to yourself. You are your own boss, and it's not usual that you can decide if you go to work or not. You know, you have someone counting on you to open up the business or to start school, or you know, whatever you do, someone is counting on you. But here you can really let yourself off the hook. um, and not saying you cannot do it without doing it, but the biggest thing is committing, being in such a flexible thing. So give a round of applause again for those of you that have been on all four. I am going to share my screen. I started working on this. Pampered Chef did a nice little PowerPoint for us, and I started working on it. I've been reading stuff, and I thought Kathy's was so nice and fancy that I wanted to do that too. So let's see here. Okay, so isn't that nice? It's so pretty. Anyway, so I was plugging stuff in, and this is our fourth call. And we are going to be talking about onboarding your new consultants. And have some of you guys felt a little pressure with the questions and the training and trying to run your own business and, you know, getting pulled aside? Anybody felt that way? So yeah, and you're probably wondering, oh my gosh, and this is just 3 or 4 or 5 or something like that. So I'm going to help you as your business starts taking more of a form. You're going to have systems that you can pass on to your consultants. So there will be a system on how you get your calendar full. You say, I do this with every party. I do this every day. I do this, you know, and you'll be able to pass that on. So you want to have a system for bookings. You might want to write this down so it's not in my thing. You want to have a system for bookings, a system for host coaching, a system for recruiting, a system for customer care, and a system for onboarding new consultants. So when you are making a system, you start an idea, and your systems will be your own. They could be a lot of things that I already do or you've taught them, but you want to make sure if someone asks you, what's your system for booking, you can rattle off what it is, or you can give that information to a new consultant. So a good thing to do is just take a pen and paper, and you're thinking about bookings. What's everything I can do to book a party? And then you write everything down, and then you make it so it makes sense. Okay, this is what I do if I don't have any parties on my calendar. This is what I do during a party. And there's 2 ways to book shows, right? Write them all down, and then you have a system that you follow that you can teach. And the reason why, and you could just simply take my systems. You know, I have the units and I have the whole thing. You could take that as well. But sometimes I feel like if you start to tweak things, you're going to have your own systems. So those 5 things, once you have them into place and you have a system, it helps onboarding new consultants because you can just share that. Then when they ask questions, you know it like the back of your hand because that's what you do every single time. That's what's made you successful. And like I said, it's okay if it's my system and that's what you use because that's what I taught you. it's totally okay. But if there's something that you want to add or something that's not working and you've tweaked, by all means, do that. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, I don't have anything here. Oh, yes, I do. I did write some stuff. Okay, I want to hear you guys. We're gonna talk about I want to hear your success stories, how things are looking right now. The numbers keep changing by like all the time, so it could be different from when I checked this morning. I want you to share some recruiting tips if you have any, because just because you have your 5, you want to keep recruiting. You want to keep doing what you are doing to promote even after you promote. Okay, you don't want to stop just because you got there. Keep going. If you have 5, you want to get to 10 as fast as you can. Okay, that's your next step. If you have more than, you want to just double what you did as fast as you can. And then we're gonna talk about June, July, and August. So I'm gonna come off and let's hear some success stories. Let me stop share. All right, how about you, Lisa? Let's hear some success stories.
So we got our 5th consultant, our 5th teammate last week. It's very exciting because it was kind of out of the blue, and she's excited about doing Pampered Chef or starting her lunch party tomorrow.
Very, very good. Exciting. Yes, yes. All right. And do you have any recruiting tips that you can share?
Just following your outline. That I haven't found any other than that.
Okay. So just stick with the plan, and it could be as simple as that. The system and trust the process. Yeah. Okay. How about you, Rochelle?
Well, I still have 2 people left, so I guess I got 1 since last week. And she already has her party going to qualify. I have a couple parties going right now. I literally have like 4 people that are so interested, and they just have not pulled the trigger yet. So I just keep following the document and following up with them and keep checking in on host credits. And I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. We're really close.
Yeah, she just needs 2 more, and those people have sales, because if you change up their parties, they will be qualified middle of next month. So Rochelle is just right there. So we got our fingers crossed for you, Rochelle. All right, how about you, Melinda? Melinda's got huge sales.
So all 5 of my recruits are active.
I didn't see that.
It just happened.
Maya. So, you know, maybe you can see my window here. You can't. Oh, do you see all that writing on the window? Each one of you. Okay, so each one of you have your own square, and I had paper up there, and whenever I drove up to my house, it looked so junky with the paper showing through the window, and just it was ruining my view and stuff. And so Maya said, just use marker, dry erase on your window. And I was like, you think it'll work? And it does. It's clear enough that I can still see through my window. And so I have all your team numbers and checks, and now we get to check yours off. So that means Melinda is a director, and she is Mel's Minis, and that happened today. Oh my gosh, everybody give her a round of applause. That is exciting. Oh my gosh, Melinda, I am so happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, I didn't expect that. So I have a little thing, because I know Melinda was worried about, remember last week she was worried about those 2 people. So I had someone call me that wanted 2 manual food processors. And I said, hey, do you care if I give these sales to a consultant that has a goal? And she said, no, I don't care. So she placed the order and everything. I was like, okay, great, Melinda, one of your gals active. So you only need 1 more. And the next day she said, Rocky, my sister wants to know if I can cancel the order. And I was like, yes. So we canceled the order, the sales were there, and then they were zero. So that's awesome, Melinda. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. So, oh, I can't wait to go look at it. All right, Rebecca, how about you? What are your successes? I seen some stuff changing on your end too.
So I closed 2 parties last week and finally got some sales for May. I had 3 going this week so far. I have one who the first day I opened, a lady reached out to me to book a party. Has some Pampered Chef stuff for 25 years and whatnot. So she's a huge fan. So I'm going to see if I can recruit her onto my team and go from there.
Awesome, Rebecca. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I seen that, and congratulations. That's awesome. Very, very good. So how about you, Teresa?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I'm in the middle of doing a party right now, and my host is thinking about signing on. So I'm just waiting on her. And then I'm still waiting for Thomas. He's $20 from being active, so I don't know what's going on there. But and then what else? Finished my husband's party, who is my biggest party of all. But yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. Well, good. That will, once Thomas gets active, then that'll be a senior consultant promotion. And if this your host signs, you're knocking on team leader's door. So that will be very, very good either way this month, and something to write on to kick you off in June. So good, good. All right. Oh, any recruiting tips?
No, I'm still just doing the same thing that I'm just working on the same, I guess, platform.
Okay.
I'm doing so.
All right. All right, Jessica, how about you?
Okay, sorry, Rocky. I came on a little later. What do I need to tell you?
Share your
What was
your successes from last week. You've had a lot. You've been real busy.
Yeah, so I'm getting my knife set. My sales for May are now over 5,000, and I have 4 recruits. I'm working on 1 more right now.
So how many recruits did you have last week?
1.
Yeah. And so she has 4. 2 of them are starting their launch parties tomorrow. And she's been doing this while out of the hospital. She's been with her daughter at the hospital with getting her tonsils out, and then it turned into some more stuff. So bless Jessica's heart. Yeah. She was Zooming. She was on the our opportunity event with her recruit lead in the hospital. So we just seen her in our little baby girl's bed, and I was like, oh my gosh. And she did join. So good job.
Yes.
Good job, Jessica. We're cheering you on. You are so close to the finish line.
Hey.
How about
Yes.
you, Delia?
Well, I have my 8 recruits, and I have 2 that have already paid the $50 when they did their party, but they're waiting till payday, end of month, so I will have 10. I have 4 that have already made their sales, and I just need 1 more. So by Wednesday, hopefully of this coming week, I will be a director.
Yay! Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm so sad. We're gonna have a celebration call, I swear, huh? Because this can't just end here. So that is awesome, and they have parties running, right?
Yes, they do. So
yeah,
at least 2 of them are doing really well with their parties, and so they will have sales. They'll have more than 150 for sure.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Yeah, you guys' numbers are just crazy. Okay. Let's see. So I think we got everybody. Okay, so let's see, what else was I going to say? So looking ahead to June, July, and August. So with your promotion this week or this month, for those of you that are still in your 90 days, well, for everybody, once you promote, the 5 active consultants goes away. So all you have to have, not all you have to have, what your requirements will be in June is 750 personal sales and 5,000 team sales. It doesn't matter if that 5,000 comes from you and another person, or, you know, your whole team of 10. It doesn't matter now. You know, the 5 active goes away.
Question, Rocky.
Uh-huh.
My 90 days ends on June 3rd, I believe. So do I have different rules that apply, or is it the same rules?
Nope, same rules. So
Okay.
you actually have until June 30th. Wait, July or June?
June 3rd.
Yeah, so you actually have through June 30th to meet your director qualifications to still fall in the fast track. You're doing it a month early.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you have the full month for the director requirements. So for those of you that are in the fast track program, when you meet the requirements of 750 personal, 5,000 team in June and July and August, your second $500 bonus kicks in so that'll be on your September 7th paycheck. The other thing, at any time within your first 6 months, if someone on your team promotes to director, you will be in qualification for an advanced director promotion, and that comes with a big hunking $1,000 bonus. So same thing, they have to meet the director requirements, 750, 5 active consultants, 5,000 team, but your whole organization has to be 12,000. Okay, so the whole organization then has to be 12,000. And when you're in that spot, I will guide you through that. So our June Rockstar program, if you have rock stars on your team, you want to encourage them to attend that. And then that will help them get their $500 fast track and put you in a position to promote to advanced director. Right now, I haven't checked it today, but as of yesterday, there wasn't that many. I had a new consultant of mine, and I think someone on Jennifer's team. So I'll check it again tonight, or if you want to say, hey, did they join? It was anybody that was on the call. I reached out to, sent them the form, and if they sent it back to me, then I put them in the group. All right, so let's get back to my beautiful slideshow here that I did. All right, so is this the next one? Yep, we did that. Okay, it is. And then, okay. All right, so let me make it big. So our mindset moment today is looking where your business is, and maybe, you know, being in this small group, where everybody else's business is. So comparison, well, this is what Theodore Roosevelt says, and I have to agree. Comparison is the thief of joy. So this is our last session of the Director Bound program. And as we come together for our final session, it's exciting to see all the success we've had within our group, and every one of you has had success. Some of you have reached or are close to reaching the big goal of becoming director. Some Some have grown their team by adding new consultants and getting closer to their goal. And others have a stronger party calendar, stronger than ever before. Some of you might be comparing yourself to others in the group. And my message to you is this: we all bloom in our own time. When gardeners plant flowers in the spring, some sprout and bloom in a matter of days, and others bloom in a month, and others in the fall. And they're all beautiful. So a flower does not think of competing with the next flower, it just blooms. That's one of my favorites. So let's take a few minutes to share the successes that we have that are not in member form. And I'm talking about the ones in your mind. What successes do you have in your mind? What have you overcome? What are you most proud of? How have you bloomed? So let me stop share. All right. How about you? We'll go backwards. Celia.
Well, I'm proud of myself because I know at the beginning I was very hesitant about being persistent and asking people and approaching them. And using the verbiage you've given us, it's been very helpful. The check-off boxes asking, it doesn't seem, I've had more yeses than nos, so I see the success in that, and I'm proud of myself for going out of my comfort zone and trying something that otherwise I would have been, no, that's not me. I don't want to be pushy, so I'm glad I did it.
Yeah, right. I know it is hard. It is. I don't think it's any of us really. It's a learned thing, and when you know, or when you feel like the other person is going to benefit, and if they don't agree or don't take you up on your offer, it's okay. It's not a big deal. I think it really does help. All right. How about?
Quick. I'm sorry. I'll just add real quick. I've noticed it in my recruits with their parties. They're trying to book more parties, and I see myself in them the way I was, where I'm giving them the script to use, and I know they're not using it, but I'm telling them, use it, it works. So hopefully they will overcome that too.
Sure they will. You'll help them. You'll tell, yes, they will. And we lead by example. So when you say, this is what I do, and they see your numbers, the proof is in the pudding. They will follow. The pace of the leader determines the pace of the pack. So, and we lead by example. Okay, let's see. I can't remember how we went. I think Rebecca. Rebecca, were you on any of the other calls? Or is this your first call?
I was on the first one, and I tried to get on last week, but my phone died and I wasn't at the house, so I couldn't use my computer.
Okay, well, maybe just seeing the post or anything like that. Do you want to share anything? Have you grown? Or maybe just being in with Pampered Chef?
Oh yeah, it's actually helped me become less of an introvert. Basically, I'm going out and talking to people, even in the stores or whatever, who might be interested. I've been doing that sometimes, and just chatting with a whole bunch of friends that I haven't talked with in a long time that have actually booked parties and whatnot. So it's actually opened up the doors and things like that. So
that's awesome. I love to hear it. Awesome. Well, thank you. All right. How about you, Teresa?
I guess it's helped me meet a lot of new people. Because I've always had like my own little circle. So I'm starting to meet new people, talk to a lot more people than I used to. So I'm excited about that. I enjoy meeting the new people and talking to new faces. It's nice.
Yeah, and Teresa's got quite the following. She did a party for her husband. Who is that? Him in the background?
Yeah.
Great party. And she has quite the following with, she shared her template with the Facebook group, and she has quite a few consultants that she's helped have a male-oriented party. So if you have a guy that has a party, Teresa's been gracious enough to share her party template that's geared towards men and things they like. So yeah, so
Yeah,
she has a lot of friends.
He actually wants to do another party.
Oh, he can.
Yeah,
That's
we're
awesome.
gonna do, yeah, and it's funny because there's 623 members in his party group, and only 40 of them were our friends that we invited. The rest are from the Pampered Chef group. They're all like consultants, directors, senior directors. There's a couple executive directors that came, and they're still joining. It's funny.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Talk about meeting new people. So yeah, Teresa is a poster child now for the Pampered Chef male parties. Yeah, you should join the Men of the Apron group. Look for that. It's all the guy consultants. So okay, how about you? How about you, Jessica?
For me is actually so I tried to get on with something with like a different program, whatever, and I just didn't have like any support in it or whatever. I was having like no luck or whatever, and I was like, I just can't do this anymore. So for me, my success is like actually following through and actually seeing the results, and then like I get a lot of support, especially from you, Rocky, and then actually seeing, you know, like the numbers and stuff like that. But it's more just the support right now of from everything. So.
Well, you definitely have stuck with it. I can tell you, Jessica has a work ethic that's, I mean, really, really, she puts it in. Yeah. So awesome. I'm glad. She was like, I don't know if this is going to work. I tried something like this before and it was just, you know, downward spiral. So I'm glad that you gave it a chance and stuck with it. Look at how, yes, Mom. You're a great mom. All right, Melinda, how about you?
Mine's been, I've been able to come out of my shell, and I'm more used to working with children versus adults. So being around adults and communicating with adults has been a challenge, always been a challenge for me. So I've really gotten to know a lot of my hosts and guests and my recruits. I'm not afraid to communicate with them, and that's huge for me.
That's awesome. Well, you sure are. I tell you, she works in the dark. She like this, she just surprises me all the time. She's always whittling away. She's very quiet, and then boom, something unique, something wonderful happens. So good job, Melinda. All right, Rochelle.
I think I've been having the most fun challenging people's like what they think Pampered Chef is about. So I think two that come to mind is one that I'm not salesy, so I've been having a lot of fun debunking that idea, because I've heard that a lot. And then I think the other one too is oh my gosh, I just forgot it, but there's a ton, but I know that one. And then I know the other one. And Rocky, you kind of mentioned it before, but it was people think that their friends and family carry their business, and they really don't. I was just telling my host right now, look, if you're worried about getting people, I don't want you to worry. Everybody that's under me, I don't even know them. Like I've met them through other parties. Like only one family member is hosted for me, and that's it. One family member and friend. The rest, one friend and one family member. The rest of the people I don't even know. So it's been just a lot of fun, like working through those. I've done other marketing stuff or online marketing stuff. So this definitely has been the easiest and the one I've been most successful at so far.
Awesome. I like how you say debunking. So all of those, there's a lot of things. Yeah. And so, but I like that verbiage that you use because yeah, it's not real. So there's a lot of that. That's a cool way to think about it. All right. How about you, Lisa?
I think just coming out of my comfort zone. I'm not a very social person, so doing this and being, you know, mentoring the consultants under me and just communicating with party guests and everything, that's been good for me.
It's huge, huge. I've seen so much growth with you. Yes. And to see you take your team and guide them these last couple of weeks. And so Lisa we did a little team huddle, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. And it seems like a long time, but it can't be.
It does.
Can't be that long ago. So we did a Zoom with her two team members were on, and we kind of told them what the goal was and how close they were, and she's been rallying them all together. They've been communicating, and it has been a team effort looking for their last team member. Everybody was looking and everybody was asking, and they were bringing it to my attention, and stuff like that. And so it was really, this team effort was nice to see come together and happen. So good job, team leader, mama. So anyways, yes. Okay, how about you, Cindy? I know you're walking and maybe you missed what we were talking. Oh, you're home. Okay.
But we're at the camp this weekend, so I missed. I just realized what time it was, so I missed some of the meeting. But if you'll repeat the question, I can try to answer it.
So, well, how about, because you missed the part, we celebrated our successes, where you're at in your promotion, and then our successes that have nothing to do with the numbers or the promotions, but maybe something you grew in your own personal development with the program.
Well, I am excited to say I have 2 consultants under me, and my sales are well over 5,000, and by the time I close out the current party I'm in, it should be around 6,500, if not 7,000, which was a goal. Yes, I'm very excited about that. And then I would say a success that is not related to that is that I have just been booking. I am fully booked for June and already booking into July. So I am doing my 16 parties per month so far, and I'm pretty excited about that. And the fact that I'm doing all these bookings off of parties, so none of these people I know. So I'm excited about getting out of family and friends, people I don't know.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Huge successes, you guys. I'm so happy for you. It just really is great. So so let's see. So I did all of that. Let's see that and make sure. Okay. So last but not least, always remember that comparison is the thief of joy. Every minute you spend wishing you had something someone else has is a minute you rob yourself of the joy of your own life. So wrap up the month strong. It looks like everybody has what they need, but just in case, I'll rattle these off. Usually, this is the very first director bound program I have ever run that we weren't needing sales at the end of the month. So I will give these ideas to you just in case your people that are going to promote, soon, and you'll have these tips. But if you needed more sales, do feature a product of the day. So just something you love that you could give your team members to post in their business page or their wall, just a featured product. Create a mega party. So for you, would run one party, all of your team members would be in, and it could be a fundraiser too. And Jennifer Boltz is did this, just wrapped it up with her team. And everybody provides their own party link but you will run the party with the post. So just through your Post My Party. So it's just the venue. And then they all jump on and they invite their friends and carry on the activity as far as being active personally in there. Challenge everyone on your team to host a short virtual party, a 2 or 3 day virtual party, or even a 15-minute text party. If you needed more bookings, follow up with people on your contact list. Contact your Rockstar guests from past parties. And that's why that one sheet that Jellia was talking about, she checked it off 5 times. On there, it's you write down your rock stars. So you could go back to those sheets and offer them an extra gift if they would book this week. Host your own virtual party. More recruits, if you still need more recruits. Invite your hot lead list to our event on Friday. This is my second Zoom one, and I love them. You get to see the people, and it's a lot more personable. They can ask questions than just the post. The posts are still in the group, so you can add people to that group anytime. They can scroll through the post, they can ask questions. But if they want something more on Friday, 6 o'clock Pacific time, if you have someone that says, you know, Rocky, can you do it earlier, an hour later, and you're one that has someone that come, I can adjust it, but have them come to that. Ask the host at every party this week and your future parties coming up. Reach out to family and friends and let them know how much fun you're having and ask if they'd like to learn more. Share a copy of your paycheck. If you're bold enough to share that on your business page and just say it's payday. You know, a lot of people think we get paid in vegetable peelers, but you can earn real money that pay real bills. Leave it at that, you know, and see who comments on it. And it's not really about you, it's about what somebody else can have. Okay. Let's see. I think that one's out of line, and okay, that's as far as I got, I think, with my slides, but that's okay. We don't need them because I have, so I want to talk about onboarding new consultants and how to make this as simple as we can. I thought, let me look again real quick. Oh yeah, okay. So, so you might want to bring out a pen. So you have this to do every single time. So the first thing when someone is recruited, you want to add them to My Pampered People page. And you might want to create your own page too. And there's no time when you create your own group. You can be part of our group, my group, for as long as you want. Because sometimes when there are a lot of groups, oh, did I see it in this group or did I see it in this group? It could be kind of confusing, but you'll know when you want to have your own group. And if you are feeling, I want to have my own group, I have ideas and things that I want to share, different than what Rocky does, by all means, create your own group. I'm not telling you have to. I'm not telling you to or not to. But you want to welcome and add your new consultant and tell a little bit about them. When you ask a new consultant, these are the first things I say. I want to introduce you to everybody. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself, why you started, and what are you most excited about Pampered Chef providing you and your family? One, the new consultant feels like, wow, they're interested in about me and what I want. And they share pretty freely. And then take that and create your announcement. It's also going to give you some insight on how you can support them in their new business. There are some things that you can pick up on and use. If they say, you know, my goal is, like Jen, my goal is not to work a job this summer so I can stay home with my kids. Well, that was if it was important to her, it was important to me. So, you know, you have that, you know about it. You want to have them sign on to Pampered Chef and go to Dash. This is the second thing you ask them to do. Go to Dash and complete all the tasks up to connect with your recruiter, and let you know when they're done. This is going to talk about getting their Facebook business page. Well, you guys probably have just done it. Their business page, their order payment account, so they can, all those things that, you know, need to be done. So they want to do that. And then let them know that 6 o'clock every Monday is new consultant training. And that's where they can go ahead and start booking parties. You can tell them start booking them on Thursdays, but go to the training and you're going to learn how to book parties. Okay. So what I've done in my Pampered People is, let me see if I'm here. Is I've been working on the units to help you guys. And I've been getting a lot of notifications that people are using them, and I want to make sure you guys understand how to use them. So when you go to the units and you click on units, there's 3 sections. The first one is the bookings training that I do. So every Monday, it's best if they join live, then I can meet them. They can meet other new consultants that have joined that are at the same pace. That's important. But every time I record that, I will replace the recording with the most current. So if you click on units and scroll down, unit number 1 is new consultant training. And you can see part 1 is the video. This is the contact tracker that I give you all and the follow-up words in Excel. This is a post to announce their new business on Facebook. Here are a lot of words, different words for them to book parties. There's a post that they can post on, and it's just like the guess a number post for bookings, how to handle a no or a not right now, and how to handle objections. So that's all about getting parties on their calendar on new consultant trainings. And what I would do is once they click something, they can click that they have done that unit. And it will pop up when they've or that task, and then when they've completed everything in the unit, it's going to pop up as, yay, you completed all the trainings for this. All right, so now they should have parties. So unit number 2 is all about setting them up. So it starts with setting up their party on Consultants Corner, how to create their party on Facebook. It has some Facebook covers here, so they don't have to go back and forth to Consultants Corner. What they mark as the announcement post, the Post My Party free 30-day trial, and how to schedule a new party. So once they get the Post My Party, they should come to either me or you for the template. I don't want to post a template here because you know how quickly they get outdated, either with the specials or something like that. And if I'm not quick enough to delete that template and put a current template up, they're going to run a party with not current information. So now they got their party set up. And the third one is how to maximize their party. And it's all about the party posts that are in the party. And I'm going to break this one up into sales, bookings, and recruiting. So if they're weak on sales, they're all going to start out with sales, 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 sales. All those things they should know how to do to stimulate the sales in their party. I'm not done here, and I will do the same thing. All of these are to stimulate bookings in your party. All of these things are to stimulate recruiting in your party. So those units are there, but I do the live training every week. For unit 1 is Mondays at 6. Unit 2's Thursday at 6. Unit 3 is Monday at 7. So if you're looking at a calendar, it covers 2 weeks. Monday, they book a part, or let me try to show you a party, a Google Calendar. Can you see? Okay. So you see this, right? My calendar? Okay, so I'm gonna look at Monday the 25th. I would do the bookings. And I am gonna encourage them to book parties starting June 4th on that training call. Then we get to Thursday the 28th. They come to the training and now they have bookings. I'm gonna teach them how to set it up. And then I'm gonna give them their Post My Party template. They will have gone through and edited that. They come back on June 1st at 7 o'clock. And I talk about the party template and they are ready to start their party on the 4th. Okay, so that's how my new consultant training goes. Any of you guys can send your consultants to my new consultant training or utilize the units. After every call, I'll say, okay, visit unit 1 for a refresher. After Thursday, visit unit 2 for a refresher. After the second one on Monday, visit unit 3 for a refresher. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's see. Any questions on that?
Rocky, did you say it's Monday at 6, Thursday at 6, and then the last Monday at 7?
Right. So Monday I'll be the first call at 6, the third call at 7. Yes. So the other thing I want to show you is, oh, where'd you guys go? On Dash, when you send your new consultants to Dash, hey Daisy. That was Lisa, that was your consultant. I was like, who's Kelly adding all these people? I was like, oh, okay. Okay, so you're gonna go to Dash here. Hopefully. Come on, you can do it. Maybe I'm not having any luck with, but yeah. Try again. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. So you're going to go to Dash, and over here on the left-hand side, you're going to have this management tab. And when you click it, and this is for everybody, you should have this. And my internet, there we go. And then it's going to say activity dashboard. So click that. It's my internet. It's going really, really slow. So management activity dashboard. And let's say you have a new consultant. So my newest consultant, I'm going to type over here, users. Her name is Jenny. It's Jennifer. first. And here she comes up, and I'm going to apply filters. So you can type in your, after that you say go to dash, and you want to see what did they say. You can type in their name, apply filters, and everything that she's completed will have a check mark. My favorite one to look at is the discover your why. Where it, you know, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell us about yourself and discover your why. And it's a lot of maybe what they told you, but it's a little bit more in depth. You know, they get to, you guys have been through this before, and read their answers and get to know your new consultant and how you can support them with their goals. If they have big goals, you know that you want to talk about those fast track rewards, and how just earning those fast track rewards will help them get the most bang out of their buck with Pampered Chef. Just following that reward system and getting to the $500 cash bonus. So that's how you can kind of look through that and see what direction you want to point them in. So easy enough for onboarding with the units and the Dash, working with those two. And there's a lot more in Dash, but I feel like once they do the first 10, if they can come back and do the units and they follow our system, they follow closely what we do, and we can get them started quicker and with, you know, much more success, I should say. Yeah. All right, any questions about that? All right. Sorry. Okay, so let me just wrap things up then. Oh, good. So, I'm just looking at my notes here. All right, so we will have our check-in chat on Tuesday. And I'm excited for that. I'm excited every day when I wake up to see what is happening. But if you need me before then, as usual, holler. And what are we going to do? Oh, I think that's it. No homework. Your only homework is to wrap up your promotions, and I'm feeling very confident about everybody doing that. And this director, all welcome to come through the Director Pound program again. So if you didn't promote this month, you're welcome to come back next month. If you want to just join for giggles and grins, you can do that too. Your Tuesday calls, once you promote, will go on Monday. I do all my directors on Monday. So you'll pick a new time on Monday. And then we will talk about director stuff and leading your team and that kind of stuff. You promote as director, but you will learn to be a leader. And there's a difference between the both too, director and leader. Just by saying both words, they sound different. A director directs, a leader leads. It sounds way better to be, you know, a leader than a director, even though that's the title. So we'll talk about stuff like that. All right, girls, just give me an aha about today's meeting on onboarding, or comparison is the thief of joy. Stay on your own. So anybody can go first. I'm not going to call your name. Just shout out. Tell me your aha of the meeting.
I just want to say that I absolutely love the units because I'm always referring to them for anything.
Good. Yeah, good. I know. I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to make some videos. I've been doing the same thing 10 times today. So there will be more units, but those top 1, 2, and 3 are the meat and potatoes of how to get started. Okay, anybody else? Lisa, are you?
I would say that the units, most definitely I rely on those. And then the management tool in Dash. I didn't know about that.
Oh, I know, right? Dash is kind of, I had to be like pointed out just like that because it's just some, you get kind of lost there. For me, exactly, I do. So management and then look at their thing and type in only your consultant. Yeah. Okay. How about you, Teresa?
I think the Dash management for me. Yeah, I didn't know that was there either until
Oh, you're right.
today. So yeah,
Good,
so I like
good.
that. And I do refer back to those units quite often.
Good, good, good. I'm glad. All right. How about you, Rochelle?
I'm not sure. Maybe just keep reinforcing how to follow the document, or like you said, following your system, or if it's your system or our own system, just continue to follow it and stay positive, because there's so many people that, maybe not get a sale till after the weekend and it ends up being okay anyway.
Yes, 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 absolutely. It took me like a long time to promote the director. So yeah, it is not if it's not this month, when it does happen, you're still in your first 90 days and you're gonna promote with the stronger team, definitely give it a don't quit, don't quit, but don't beat yourself up if it's not this month. Okay. How about you, Jessica? Aha from today.
I was gonna say definitely a thing on Dash. I didn't know that. That'll be awesome to go through and review, especially because I have the one who I don't. Well, we've been messaging each other today and finding out a little more about her and stuff like that for my new teammate. But it'll be nice to be able to go through there and read some more about her. So,
Which one is that?
Carolyn?
Oh, you have been messaging with her. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've been talking all day today, kind of in and out and stuff like that, learning more about each other and stuff like that, and just trying to tell her I'm here for support and stuff too. So
Awesome. I'm so happy. Okay, great. All right. How about Melinda?
Definitely the management on Dash. I didn't know that was there.
Oh, okay. You're gonna go look at everybody's. And
Already did.
You did. I've been snooping. Yeah, you can see everything they've done and stuff. But it's really crazy when someone is clicking boxes, they are more forthcoming than when they're talking to you, or maybe when I ask them, a little bit about yourself. So it really does help guide you on helping them. It really, really does. All right, how about you, Delia?
Well, I'm on board with everybody else, the management system on Dash, but also what you mentioned first, the systems, to have systems for recruiting, for booking. I see how important that is now because I'm being asked what do you ask? What is it that you do to get parties? And I'm just, my mind is like, I don't have a system for it. I'm just
And it
telling
could be 5 things. Every host I asked 5 times. That could be your system. It doesn't have to be big volumes of how-to documents. You know what I mean? It could be just really simple, but you know exactly how, and it keeps you organized. It keeps you organized and growing. Okay, Rebecca, any ahas from today's training?
For me, it'd definitely be comparing myself to how other people are doing. Because I was doing that at first, and then I'm like, wait, I shouldn't be doing that. It'll come to me when it's time. So it's good to hear that coming from other people as well.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad. So you are totally fine, and everybody learns at their own pace, and things happen when they happen. Not that we can't have it happen. You guys have been busting bottoms to make this happen, and it's really, really exciting. So, all right, girlies, that is it. I can't wait to just celebrate. We'll just plan Well, I don't think next week is next week our, oh, next week is the new director bound. So we are going to have to plan a celebration sometime for sure that we can all celebrate. So everybody's invited. We're going to celebrate that we completed this and we are ending stronger than we started, right? Yes. Okay. All right. Good night, girls. See ya.
Good night.
I feel like crying.